Hi, welcome back. Today finds me in the mountain village of Barx, probably about 10-12 kilometres inland from Gandia. Another new route, another new find actually. I only found this village a couple of days ago when I was mooching around up here, and I'm looking to go up into the hills behind the village. There is a footpath up a barrank which I'm hoping to follow. I don't know what it's going to be like. Looking at all of the routes that are done by other hikers, it's only ever been planned. I don't think anybody's ever completed it, so I don't know what we're going to find, but I'll have a plan B if it's not good. On there. Yeah, just going up the top. Yeah. Well, I'm just out the village now. Bells are ringing quite loudly from the church, as I had been all morning actually. Yeah, I've been there about an hour. And yeah, it's another fiesta day here in Spain. Viva España. Well, just coming out the village and I come across this noisy little structure. It's obviously a chicken ranch, not the American type, with its normal noisy dogs. Well, as we've come out of the town now, I can still hear the chickens in the background. We come across obviously Font de la Bonita. Not a lot happening in there at the moment. Right behind me is the cut-off from the road or track itself up onto the mountain path, which leads up onto the hills overlooking the village itself. I'm quite encouraged to see that there's nice signposts and a tourist information notice board. So yeah, this might be quite a well used track now, so it could be quite possible. Let's go and see. Right, the path ahead looks very stony, but normally when you see them like this, it's an old donkey trail that's gone into disrepair. So it looks very wet and slippery. I'm going to bring out my trekking pole in a second, just to give myself a little bit added support. Well, I hope I can get under this. Have to be quite bendy. I done it more by luck than judgment though. Signs of wild pigs. And I should point out, this is the hunting season, so I got my bright yellow hat on just to be seen. Should have thought about the camouflage shirt I got on, mind you. I'm just descending now into what looks like the barrank itself. It's going to be pretty dark down there by the look of it, so maybe this will be the last bit of sunshine I see for a while. I can hear people behind me coming up, so I'm not going to be on my own today. My God.
Oi.
Passa, passa.
Yeah.
Just goes to show. Never know what you're going to meet on these mountain paths. I have difficulty enough hiking up here, let alone these lads on these mountain bikes. As you can see, the path has remained really clear, good, a little bit rocky, but it is a mountain path, and we're in some sunshine at the moment, which is glorious. Path's coming uphill a little bit here, but we're getting pockets of clear, so you can see the mountain surrounding us, which truly is spectacular. Right, I'm sensing coming through this, they don't want mountain bikers on here. If they're going to stop them, they're going to need more than that, I'm afraid. Alright, coming up to something here. I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know whether it's a well or an old ice house. Right, that's enough of looking at that. I'll have to find out exactly what that was, but the sign says it was constructed in 1780, so it's obviously been there a few years, and I suspect it's an ice house. For those that don't know what the ice houses were, it was a place where the locals gathered snow, compacted it, and then put straw on each layer. Probably each layer is about 1 metre, and then it'd be very cold here, and that snow would actually turn into ice, and eventually when they need the ice they'll cut it, probably transport it at night, back down to the village or wherever they want it. Well, it looks like we're coming to another little crossroads here. I don't know whether this is a path or a cami up here. Oh, I can hear dogs. Oh, it's the roadway now, so we're back out onto a track. Well, that's the way we're going to go. Well, I've decided to do a right there. Left, when I checked the map, actually shows me or takes me down to the village of Pinet, which is probably 4 or 5 kilometers away. There's no real loop once I get there, so I decided I'm going to head back towards the village of Barx and have some lunch. This has been really interesting morning. One of those days when you're exploring and you haven't been disappointed. Right, just opening up the valley we've just come up. Not that we can see an awful lot because of the trees, but we've basically come up the Barx, which at the foot of both of these hills, and obviously in the distance there we've come around the corner. Starting to get busy. Alright, just coming down to the radio mast, and it gives us a nice little view down onto the town itself where we started this morning. Well, I'm almost back in the village now. That's been a cracking hike. That's just short of 8 kilometers, I think. Yeah, really interesting. First half, bit of a climb up, but all manageable, and the back half of the hike, as I said, on a track and cami and gradual downhill. It was really good. Now I'm just waiting to have a bit of lunch, so join me there in a minute in Cafe La Plaza. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next journey.